is done, the world's through with me. Now I plowed my last tobacco field, don't shed a tear.
Hello, this is Cold Beer Conversations number 8, and I am Jessica Clark. I don't think I've actually introduced myself before, so this is number 8, and this is
Eric Ziegler.
Eric Ziegler. So thank you so much for coming out today and interviewing with us. So Eric got a hold of us and told us that he's getting ready to kind of hit the road and take his music down south a little bit. So
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Well, in 2 weeks, which on April 1st, actually it's my birthday, I'll be in Fort Worth playing at the Stockyards. So
Oh, cool.
really excited about
So you're
that.
playing on your birthday?
Yeah,
That's,
I'm playing.
that's a pretty good birthday
yes.
celebration.
I know. I'm really
Yeah.
excited about it. So.
We gotta wait to celebrate till like halfway through the show. That way you can.
Oh no! if I start off like it'll be a bad show.
Yeah, yeah. So you've played locally. We're here in Ditmer, but you're from
Farmington
area. So you've played around kind of the Jefferson County, I guess Franklin County area for how long?
I guess in 2010 is when I started playing country music. I used to play rock music before that, back when I was a kid. And honestly,
that's common. We have quite a few people that have told me they've either started punk or grunge or rock and then kind of transitioned.
Yeah, I mean, growing up where I grew up, it was I so badly wanted to play country music.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, I can remember staying awake and seeing how many times I could see the "Tell Me I Was Dreaming" video by Travis Tritt. And
on TV?
Oh yeah, on CMT on the countdown. My mom would get mad at me, but I always wanted to play country music, but it was so difficult to find musicians to play country music when I was a kid. So naturally, I just kind of fell into rock music, but my heart was always in country, and that's what I wanted to play. So finally, I just kind of took the leap, and here we are.
Yeah. Did you start originally by playing guitar?
No, I actually started playing drums when I was 6 years old. I wanted to be Peter Criss from Kiss. So that's when I started playing drums, and I was too confined back there. So you know, I was a little bit of a showboat, so I wanted to be the guy in the front. So I had to put down the drums and learn guitar.
When did you start playing guitar?
I guess I picked up a guitar when I was about 18, and I'm still not a pro at guitar. I want to be a pro at guitar, but you know, a guitar is like a relationship. You're only going to get into it what you are you going to get out what you put in.
Exactly.
You know, so it's one of those things.
It's a big time commitment.
Oh, it's you know, which you know, all I ever needed guitar was just to write songs, and now I'm learning kind of the skill behind guitar, and I'm trying to. So
So you play a lot of full band shows. Do you do any acoustic stuff?
Yeah. Within the last 2 years, acoustics kind of taken over, and it's just so much easier.
It is so much easier. We love full bands, but it's hard. I know from the the back aspect of it. You know, from you guys trying to do practices and get everybody together and stuff. I mean, the world's just busy. I know it can be super difficult.
It's difficult. There's nothing like a full band show, but you know, acoustics is really fun, and it's a real mellow, laid back type of fun. So, but acoustics kind of been what I've been playing here recently the most.
Where do you play locally?
In St. Francis County, in Jefferson County, basically any bar, hole in the wall, dive. You know, any place that has music. Been beating up the doors since I was about 23, trying to get in.
Okay.
So for acoustic stuff, just anybody that had me, you know, when I started out, and I built the relationships and stuff, and you know, for full band festivals and fairs and stuff like that.
That's good. I feel like we're lucky in this area because we have a lot of good little hole-in-the-wall bars, restaurants that really do their best to support local music and continue to have those relationships. I know there's a lot of places down in the Festus area that do the same thing, and I like living in this area because I can go out and see good music 10 or 15 minutes from my house.
And I think I think they don't really realize, because we're so used to it, how much talent there is in this area. And I mean, you know, Tim McGraw's guitar player is just right down the road. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
From the Jefferson County area, and you know, it's one of those things that I think we're kind of spoiled in that aspect. And once you get out and venture and you see kind of other walks of life and stuff, you know, obviously Nashville is always going to be Nashville, and Fort Worth is always going to be Fort Worth, but we got it pretty good here in the southeast Missouri too.
Yeah. So you talked a little bit about you're going to go to Texas, you said.
Yeah.
So what's your plan when you go down to there?
Originally, when I started out, I started recording out of Nashville, and you know, I was very, very fortunate to get in when I did in Nashville, and I enjoyed it. But you know, that Texas style that's really got me hooked, and that's kind of where I felt I always.
It's got the red dirt things.
That
going on right
you know,
now.
that red dirt, and you say red dirt, anybody can instantly relate with that Texas country, and I've always felt like I really related with that kind of music, and I always really wanted to play it. And I felt like my music was kind of gravitating towards that. And you know, when Texas called, I answered. And we're getting ready to go.
So how did you get that? How did you get the relationship going with people down there? Did you know somebody down there?
No, I didn't know anybody at all. And actually, as of this year, I'm 100% independent.
Cool.
No label, no management. I'm finally out of contract with management, so finally I can make that move. And you know, there was some times where you know, management crunch was kind of getting.
So we have some. I talked to some artists locally that, you know, are looking to get with a management company, whereas you seem that you're kind of excited to kind of be released from it. So do you have any, like, I guess, advice or something that you wish you wouldn't have done or would have done differently when you went into it?
I mean, management can work so good for you. It's just all about finding that right team, and you know,
you gotta find the right fit, I think.
Yeah, and you know, and I'm very thankful for any opportunity that I ever had, and you know, anybody that's ever helped me, I'm very, very thankful for it. I finally have 100% control.
You're free now.
I have 100% control of everything. There's nothing that I can go do with music that someone who's not directly involved can tell me no.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. You get to make your own decisions.
Yeah,
you can play anywhere you want and with
anywhere
any
I
band you want.
I can, and even that I can name my own price too, and that doesn't sound, you know, from a standpoint of sound like you know, you kind of know your worth. You know, I like to shoot a realistic amount. Because, you know, when I'm playing acoustic, my whole plan is to pack the house, and the bars make money, I make money, everybody has fun. And sometimes I think when you get outside influences, the bar's set a little too high, and then you know, it's a little easier whenever you're just kind of running your own thing.
Yeah, they kind of maybe get some disappointed maybe, and they think that maybe the expectations weren't met or something like that. I could definitely see how that aspect of it can be frustrating, especially for you as the artist, because you're coming there to do your best. You know, you don't go to a show and just half-ass it. You do what you can.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and it's opened up the door too for any kind of benefit or you know, promotional opportunity. Any type of benefit, you know, where it's 100% free of charge. Now that stuff can happen, and it didn't used to be able to, and so I'm thankful for that.
So your band, have you played with the same band for quite some time, or do you have kind of interchanging members?
The band that I walk out on stage with now, I played with. There's a gentleman named Nick Fulton. I started with him in rock music. He's followed me all through, and he's kind of like my lifeline. And I've got a drummer that I'd love to hang around and keep him as long as I can. Unfortunately, he's actually in Thailand right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I've got a group.
So I guess he's not going to Texas with you.
He's not going to Texas with me, no. And I guess I've got a group of about 10 or 11 guys that know my material, and I can kind of go either way, you know.
And they are all local based as well? Yeah. That's cool. I like to hear when bands use local talent, because we have some other, I know there's a ton of talent in Nashville that comes up, but it's kind of nice to know that the band that you're seeing all comes from your hometown.
Yeah.
It all comes from local. It just adds, I think, to the experience of
Absolutely. And it's always nice sleeping in your own bed too. So it's,
the drive home, getting to go home. So have you released any albums before? I know you mentioned you had some of your own songs a little bit, so have you put those to record, or?
I've had 2 EP releases, a 3-song and I believe a 4-song EP. The first one was produced by Jeff Bates in Nashville, and the second one was produced by Chris Jansen.
Okay.
And we're just about done, and I can finally say it's been coming for a long time. We're finally just about done with the album.
Yeah. How long have you been working on it?
Oh my God.
Too long, I think.
Too long. And there's been so many times where I promised, like, okay, the album is coming, I promise.
Yeah.
But now it really is coming.
Do you have you set a release date?
Yeah, July 7th.
July 7th,
Yeah,
okay.
July 7th
so that's like 4th of July weekend, I guess, because that's the Saturday, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah,
so July 7th.
excited.
It's whenever, you know, finally, everything's looking like going to hit that date.
Yeah.
July 7th.
So are you going to have like an album release party?
The month before we'll be in Texas, and hopefully we'll be back down in Texas in July too. If not, the plan is to have a release in my hometown. So
I was gonna say, make sure you come hometown and do something, because
for sure.
we'd like to participate in your release party.
Yeah.
I love seeing, you know, things kind of come full circle and see the album. So you said besides this one you worked on, you have 2 others.
Yeah.
So are all the songs on your others, are those all written by you, or do you co-write, or do you do covers? What do you do with those?
The majority of the songs I've either have written or co-wrote with someone.
Okay.
There's 2 songs off the first EP One of them was a co-write, and the other one was a full write by a gentleman named Dan Burt. And it was actually my first single release. Which,
When was that?
That was 2012.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a song called Nicotine that Dan Burt wrote, and he's a hell of a songwriter from my hometown, and I honestly don't think he knows how good he is.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Nashville and I've heard some writes, and he fits right in with them.
Does he stay local?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just he's a good hometown family man.
So did you write your other songs on your track then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you do co-writing with anybody, or do you kind of do your own independent thing?
Primarily, I'll always start out independently writing them, and then every now and then I'll bring in an outside influence. The only time that it hasn't went that way, one of my singles, Farmtown, Chris Jansen had sent me an audio track, and it was.
He's a familiar name around.
Yeah. I think some people have heard of him.
Because he's from around this area.
He's from Perryville.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he was I didn't know how local he was. I knew he was from this area.
Yep.
And then recently with the storms, I know that he had
Yeah.
kind of reached out because that was his, and now I know why it was his hometown.
Yeah, he has the family rocked by that. So.
Wow. So you mentioned you have an album coming up hopefully in July this year. So July 2017, hopefully we'll get an album release. So are you going to sneak peek any of the songs? Like are you going to kind of tease us with some of them?
Yeah, I am. There's one song that is actually one of my holdovers from my EP called Farmtown, which we'll hit on that one a little bit more in a little bit. But I'm thinking this new album, the single, is going to be a song called All American Girl.
Okay.
And it's just basically a song about, Jefferson, Franklin, St. Francis County, Washington County. You have the girls that you kind of grew up with, and you watched them go from their, little hip hop stage in school, and then now they're country girls.
Yep.
And, there's All American, and
Yep.
so that one's probably gonna be the first single release of this new album.
So if we wanted to go watch for your sneak peek, where would you be doing? Was that on your Facebook page?
Yeah, it'd be on Facebook, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon.
So is it Eric Ziegler Music on there?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Facebook.com/Eric Ziegler Music.
Okay.
And then Twitter is Ziegler Music.
I just realized how popular Twitter was. I was never into the Twitter thing, and somebody told me you've got to get on there. It's so popular. You can actually talk to the artists and stuff like that because they usually run their own Twitter accounts versus Facebook, where they maybe have a management company that does it. And I just started getting on there, and I just feel like I've seen a whole new world now.
See, I really don't even. I kind of understand how Twitter works, and it's the one that I primarily work the most of. But I still don't really understand how it works. So. There's 7,600 followers on there, and I don't understand that my late night drunken tweets, it might rub some the wrong way, because I'll wake up Sundays.
But then some people, that's how they get to know you too.
Yeah.
They kind of build a more personal connection with you too.
So
it could be hit or miss, but I like to see that.
I'll start ranting about the guy that brake checked me on the highway, and I don't realize that that's probably not the platform to be doing it.
Yeah,
so.
but they think you're a real person though.
Yeah.
Because that's happened to me. That's happened to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's gotten brake checked before. So let's talk a little bit more about the songs that are going to be on the album. So is there any songs that have a good story behind them? Did you write all of them?
I did not write all the songs on the album.
Okay.
About maybe 90% of them.
Okay.
There are two songs for sure that instantly strike me. A song called Who Needs Wings. My good buddy Jeff Bates wrote that song, and Michael Ray had put a hold on that song sometime back, and I told Jeff, I was like, if Michael does not cut this song, I'm going to cut this song. But it was
When
looking
did you first hear it?
I heard it when we started recording the first EP with Jeff Bates, I guess back in 2011 or 12. I heard that song on his computer, and I was like, dude, that's my
Fell in love with it?
Oh my god. So I was like, we got to do this song. So we sat down and we tweaked it and stuff, and Michael Ray put a hold on it instantly, and I was like, damn man, there goes my chance.
Yeah.
And because Michael Ray was just kind of up and coming, he just signed with Warner Brothers, and as soon as his album released, I was checking to see if it was on the album, and it wasn't. So I called Jeff. I'm like, hey, that song we did, we're doing it. I'm doing it now. So that's gonna be on the album. Also a song called 23rd Song, which is the other one on the album that I did not write. That's gonna be on there, but everything else is 100% either independently wrote or co-written by me.
So tell me a little. You said you wrote 23 songs or no?
No, not 23 songs.
So what are on your album? What's your favorite song that you wrote that's on your album?
I really like. I'm really digging this All American Girl.
Okay.
It's a song that it's real relatable. Obviously, Farmtown which has kind of been the crowd favorite of any show that played here.
I was gonna say, I think I've heard you play that song.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's on one of your EPs already?
Yeah, it was on an EP release, which it's since been pulled down to get ready for the album.
Yeah.
There are 2 songs off the EP that's coming out.
Okay. So when did you release that EP with that song on it?
That was released in 2015.
Okay,
So we're
not
due.
too long ago.
We're due.
Yeah.
But,
I didn't realize that artists usually do an album or an EP or release something new usually once a year. For some reason I thought it was stretched out a little bit further, but as I'm kind of getting into following specific people more and more than just following the genre, I'm realizing that people are always putting out new stuff.
Well, I mean, I feel like really that's the only way you're going to stay fresh with it. Because I've taken time off from writing before and just kind of sit back and clear my head, and that's when I get out of it.
Yeah.
And it takes me forever. I've been in a writer's block a couple different times, and
Yeah.
it just feels like I couldn't even rhyme the alphabet.
Yeah.
So it's finally I'm back and I'm feeling good, and now that I'm
Refreshed.
just refreshed, 100% independent, it's just like now it's time to roll, and that's what
Yeah.
I'm going to do.
So on top of you going to Texas, are you going to kind of tour anywhere?
Yeah, we've got Texas. There's tentative dates in Ohio, Georgia, and Florida right now. Texas.
And those are through the summer?
Yeah, it will start. Basically, we're starting in about 2 weeks, and we're going to roll on. For sure, it's going to be just about every weekend. We're also working with a racetrack tour for the summer because my song Farmtown sings about dirt track racing, which is I grew up with the dirt tracks. So,
Yeah.
we're going to try to hit one big raceway throughout the summer. So.
Okay. So are you going to tour with the full band, or is this acoustic?
We're working on full band stuff.
Okay.
There's for sure acoustic stuff on the books right now.
Yeah.
There's about 2 full band shows.
Okay.
But we're going to try to triple that.
Yeah. So I know you talked about your album release. Do you have any other big shows that you're excited for? Like,
I mean, I'm really.
Is there a big town that you're really gonna, like? Are you opening for anybody big or anything like that?
I'm opening for Randy Brown in Fort Worth, which
Okay.
that dude's Fort Worth famous.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that.
And when is that?
That is June 9th.
Okay.
June 6th will be in Austin. June 9th will be in Fort Worth. So I'm excited about that. But I'm my birthday in Fort Worth. I'm really excited about that.
And that's at the Stockyards, you said?
Mhm.
That's a pretty popular place.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll be playing.
I've personally never been there, but I know if I get the opportunity, I want to go see a concert there.
When I was growing up, all I ever wanted to do was play drums, and then it evolved to all I ever wanted to do was to play my hometown country days, and I got to do that. And fortunately, I got to do that 2 or 3 times. So then it went on, and I wanted to play Lower Broadway in Nashville, and I got to do that.
Mhm.
So now, man, Stockyards, that's what I want to do.
You got to keep upping your standards.
Yeah, and
what
I don't really know where to go from there because the Stockyards is legendary.
Yeah.
So you play the Stockyards, and personally, I'm sure for the week after that, I could just die and I'll be cool.
Yeah.
But we'll set a new goal.
You have some fans that'll, especially after your debut there, that I'm sure they'll miss you.
Well, yeah, I hope we'll be down in Texas quite a bit. That's the plan is to not completely forget about Nashville, but just kind of gravitate into Texas, and that's where I want to be so
That's
bad.
where the music scene is right now.
It is.
That's where a lot of these good up and coming that really hold traditional value and really bring their original style to things is really coming from is the red dirt scene, and we've featured a lot of people that is their style, and that's personally what I really like. So
yeah, and I'll never dog any artist because honestly, country is what I play, it's what I listen to, but I'd still listen to rock, and like I said, I grew up on Van Halen, Motley Crue, and Kiss, and along with George Strait, George Jones, Haggard, and all that. And this new movement, out of Nashville, it's not my cup of tea, but it's there's something.
Somebody likes it.
There's something for everyone, and obviously,
they do have a fan base. So
there's artists that are definitely building mansions off of it right
Yeah.
now, and good for them. And it's just not where I want to go with music, and
Yeah.
Texas is where.
And
I wanna
luckily, you'll be able to do whatever you want now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You can do whatever direction you want.
Hey, this is Eric Ziegler. This is my song Farmtown. Me and my buddy Chris Jansen wrote this song, and it's about my hometown. Talks about Christine's Cafe in Deloge, where I used to go when I was hungover, and St. Francis County Racetrack. So it's just a little mix of everything I'm used to growing up in Farmington, Missouri.
Going coffee every Sunday morning. Every mom and pop's closed down. Yeah, I grew up in a farm town. Christine's Diner, where we all hang out, tell last night's stories about being on the town. Tell all my buddies I'm never drinking again. Guess we're just like a dad, it's just a new generation. Hell, my clothes are different, but nothing else changing. One day our kids will know what we're talking about, and they can say, I grew up in a farm town. You were a farmer, then you had money. If you played football, you were somebody. And the minute you were born, everybody knows your name. Where the old men sit up in town and country, talk shop and tractors over cigarettes and coffee every Sunday morning. Every mom and pop's closed down. Yeah, I grew up in a farm town. Where there's tractors on the road and old 4x4s, little one-room churches, country stores. If you were a farmer, then you had money. If you played football, you were somebody. And the minute you were born, everybody knows your name. Where the old men sit at the town and country, talk shop and tractors over cigarettes and coffee every Sunday morning. Every mom and pop's closed down. Yeah, I grew up in a farm town. Yeah, I grew up. Yeah, I grew up. I'm proud of where I'm from. St. Francis County, Missouri, farm town.